One foul. All right, Coach, what are you going to do? You're going to take it at half court? You're going to use full court, so if they intercept it, you got a chance for a quick score? What are you going to do here?
I think I would go to half court, take it there.
All right.
I know you're going to use more time in the backcourt, but they've had so much trouble these last couple of minutes against the pressure defense that the Chicago Bulls have applied. I just want to make sure I get the ball down on my end of the court.
Now, I want to tell you what, I did a game last year, Detroit, Philly. Same situation, only 9 seconds to go in the game. Philly scores. Detroit has the ball. They call time. Isaiah hits a three. They steal the inbounds pass. Dumars scores, and they win the game in overtime. So this is important. They must get the basketball inbounds. This is the real key right now.
And they are going to take it from full court. Just under 30 seconds to go. A 4-point Philadelphia lead. And it comes to Barkley. Pippen almost stole it. Barkley had it stripped away by Michael Jordan as he was going up for the shot, and Jordan takes a spill over the cameras into the crowd.
Now let me tell you something. Michael Jordan, right now Charles Barkley looked like he banged a knee. I don't know if he was seriously hurt. Looks like Michael maybe hurt his hand. Let's watch it here. See who he bangs his knee on. Right there he goes up and he goes through. Oh, it looks like as he came down,
looks like the knee might have given a little bit.
Now, here's the rule. Let me tell you the rule. If Charles Barkley can't shoot his free throw, Phil Jackson gets to choose from Philadelphia who he wants to shoot the free throws. Now, why did they have that rule, Pete? It prevents faking an injury late in the ball game. In college, if Charles Barkley did not shoot the free throw, then his own coach could put another shooter on the floor. Let's watch to see if Charles comes down. Looks like he just knee just sort of buckled him. Right there.
Right when he landed, yeah. Well, he's going to stay in there. He's going to the free throw line. He told his trainer, Tony Harris, that he was all right.
Now, Philadelphia has all guards on the floor basically other than Horace Grant. Pippen's like a guard. If I'm Jimmy Lynam, I worry about my matchup trader. You got Jaminski and Mahorn on the floor. I might want to get a couple smaller players to defend here.
Barkley 5 of 7 from the line tonight. Hits one big free throw.
It's easy to coach over here. I like it.
Not so easy for me. I guess wrong on where they're going to put that ball in.
And they were about an eyelash away from Pippen intercepting that ball.
They were. 119, 114. Barkley with one more. Boy, 2 big free throws made by Charles Barkley. He now has 37 points on the night. And Chicago's going to use a 20-second timeout here. 120 to 114 they trail. Philadelphia got the lead in the first quarter, has not relinquished it since. All right, Coach Collins, you're down by 6 points. You've got the ball. 25.9 seconds left. What do you run here?
Well, you got to shoot a three. There's not time really to get a quick 2 and call timeout because that gives you 3 possessions. You know, if you're down 5, you might get a quick 2, but being down 6, you need 3 possessions or 2 3-pointers. So again, I look for Pippen to maybe throw the ball inbounds, try to get a handoff back if they don't have Michael on the initial play, penetrate. And Pippen penetrate, either find Hodges, Armstrong, or one of the guys for a stand-up 3-point shot.
Chicago 4 of 11 from 3-point territory tonight. Craig Hodges has hit 3 of them. Michael Jordan's hit 1 of them. And TNT will be right back in Chicago Stadium on Tuesday night.
They're going to go length to the floor with it. They're not going to take it at half court.
Celtics
Again,
in Chicago on Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Here we go.
Philadelphia has stayed big. I'm a little surprised Phil is going to use this because he's going to use up time in the backcourt getting the ball up, although it is an easier shot to get out of transition.
Michael Jordan to Scottie Pippen over to B.J. Armstrong. He was straddling the line. That's only a 2-point basket.
Got to get the ball in again. Come get it.
8 points for Armstrong, 120 to 116, and a backcourt foul by Grant.
Now, see, B.J. Armstrong made a little bit of a mistake there, all right? If he would have gotten himself back a step, he would have had a wide-open 3-point shot. That's something he'll learn. He made the shot, but at that point in time, you really needed a 3.
That's one of those mistakes after you've been around the league for a couple of more years you wouldn't make.
That's correct.
Just knowing where you are on that court. He wanted to get the 3-point shot off, and he was just on the line.
These are 2 big free throws right here by Hersey Hawkins. He's been relatively quiet in the second half.
He has been. He had a big first half with 12 points. Only 1 field goal for Hawkins in the second half, although he's perfect from the line tonight. 8 out of 8 now.
Think about all the energy that's been expended in this game in this last quarter by both ball clubs. And it's the first of 82 games and the opportunity to get into the NBA playoffs.
Some clutch free throw shooting in this final minute by Philadelphia. Barkley hit 2. Now Hawkins hits 2. 122-116. Michael's going to launch one. That should count for 4 from out there.
That's the game.
And it's all over. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to spoil the season opener for the Chicago Bulls. Anderson trying to finish it with a flourish, and does. And the Philadelphia 76ers come into Chicago Stadium. Well, we still have 0.8 of a second left, and upset the home-standing Chicago Bulls in the season opener.
Now, the one thing, if you're Phil Jackson, you have to be worried. You gave up 124 points tonight, and I think that as the season goes on, Chicago will be a much better defensive team. But they gave up 124 points tonight. That's just way too many points on your home court.
Philadelphia will be home and the Spectrum tomorrow night to take on New Jersey. Chicago has a road game tomorrow night in Washington.
Well, that should be a win for Chicago. Washington is really down right now, so Chicago should get back on track tomorrow night.
And there it is, the Philadelphia 76ers with a first-half surge, never relinquished the lead after grabbing it in the first quarter. Our final score in our opening game of the TNT season in the NBA, 124-116 Philly. Tonight's Budweiser player of the game is Charles Barkley. Big night for Sir Charles, 37 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and big free throws in the fourth quarter. Be sure to stay with TNT. NBA action continuing right after Inside the NBA. It'll be the Phoenix Suns and the Utah Jazz from Tokyo, Japan. Ron Thulin and Hubie Brown will bring it to you. For Doug Collins, this is Pete Van Wieren saying good night, everyone, from Chicago Stadium.